Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the USF Bulls and the ECU Pirates. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, speaking to East Carolina head coach pregame, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Pirates have this offense rolling. Takes the handoff. It's Gray. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. 3rd and short here from the 35. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to breaks into the open. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Gray. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. And we've got a man down shaken up on the play. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. And he will score! Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Field shrinks, tight end throws. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an act.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Pirates want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways, and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Isaac. Defense there before he could really get going. He was a whirling dervish. A lot of work for that 4-yard gain. The run inside. It's Isaac. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. To the air. It's Van Buren. Finds us back in the middle. Touchdown Bulls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Motion from the wideout. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third down, he drops to throw. Skips away from pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It's 3rd and 5. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Oh, that's going to be a safety. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Number 39, set to kick this one away.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Now on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
The Pirates are in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Flushed out of the pocket. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. The Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Pirates. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And some room to work. Turning it on! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Creates a little space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. He's looking to pass. Right on the money. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down. Hope he's able to return soon. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard. The lead up to 5 in the 2nd quarter. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. The training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Give to the running back. Might have a chance. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Here's the handoff. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Quarterback's got the 1st. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. could not make his way to the corner. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Pirates go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Bulls use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back open in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. And the Bulls peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the en route there.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. Snap in the shotgun. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout now called by USF, and that's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, they're after him. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Absolutely center cut. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half, and there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's start with Toledo, taking on the Sacramento State Hornets. And it's the Rockets coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Mid-American Conference. Now over to your game inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. Defensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulls will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Tight end now in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. It'll be 3rd and long. With the draw, it's Lacey. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. The give on the counter. There's a crease. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Van Buren. The short hands, it's Sullivan. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Bulls want to move quickly. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down inside the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Jet sweep to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously
makes a grab and room to run. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
21 on the play. 1st and goal, USF.
Trying to run, it's Isaac. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. They'll run the counter. Touchdown, Bulls! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. A little screen to the running back. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. Short gain on the play before he slides. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Here comes the option. Quick toss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Pirates back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. finding open area, finding some room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the air on second and short. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires left. It's caught. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The Bulls use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Running inside. It's Isaac. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away, see where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage for some nice yards after the catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Sullivan. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. Oh, sweet feet. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. It's Isaac. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Van Buren. Complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This offense has it with really good field position. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown Bulls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season.
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Pulls it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the 1st down, but there is an injured player on the field. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Lacey. Got enough for the 1st. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, South Florida. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
That makes the score South Florida 40, East Carolina 25.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamlin. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Got the first himself. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. In the red area, it's McGowan. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Sullivan. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. On the option. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his feet. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Going to the ground. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Bring in the heat. And it's a sack. The DBs will back off a bit. And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Trying to get away. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important.